Aura Paladin is still pretty strong right now, and currently this seems to be the best version of the deck. So in this video I'm gonna give you a quick guide about it, talk about mulligans, win rates, and general tips so you guys know what you should be doing with, as well as what to expect against it. I hope you find the video helpful, and if you do, a like and subscribe would be great. And don't forget you can check me out live on stream each Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, where I do my best to show you the best new Hearthstone decks. But now, let's get into the guide.
You are not prepared!
Here's the best variant of the deck right now, and it's actually no longer the bubble variant of Aura Paladin. It is indeed just straight out Aura Paladin with a lot more support for the acceleration aura, with a couple of cardboard golems, as well as a couple of manifested timeways. And all around what you're trying to do with this deck is survive in the first few turns, try to get yourself Violet Treasure Guild so you can pull out your acceleration aura nice and quick, extend the duration of all of your auras, get your elites down, that kind of stuff. And basically the goal of the deck is to get Gelben nice and quick on the board, usually as soon as turn 6 or 7 if you've planned correctly with the help of your acceleration auras, and that is going to pull off a lot of extra value straight out of your deck, and it's basically going to thin it out, pulling all of those extra auras out of it. And that is why we have things like tradable on the Mechatorx aura as well as on the Gnomish aura, both of which you would be much happier than being in your deck when you actually play your Gelben. Going through the cards, we have a Wisp in here, and the main reason why she's in here is so basically you get to activate your Elise the Navigator, but there are a few interesting things you could be doing with the Wisp, including tempoing it out on the turn before, where you are expecting to be playing a Crusader aura afterwards. You could also use her nice and good with, let's say, the 5 mana Elise location. If you go with get a copy of a 5/5 and some rushers and the opponent actually clears Elise and everything else from the board, you get to play Wisp from hand and actually get a 5/5 copy Wisp and still get the second effect out of the location, that kind of stuff. Righteous Protector is also pretty decent. It's a nice little cheap early game minion. It's literally your only early game minion, so getting it early on is not a bad thing to be playing. Acceleration aura is great, and the best way for you to be playing this thing would be not to play it at all, but to actually fish it out thanks to your Violet Treasure Guild. This is the whole reason why this is the only 2-drop spell in the deck, so you can actually fish it out with the Violet. You could also fish it out with the Gelben, but that's usually not as amazing. Like I said, the Violet Treasure Guild, his only sole purpose is to fish out the aura, so he is absolutely MVP, and he's always going to be something to look forward to from the mulligan. The cardboard golem is pretty awesome. You get to play this guy and extend all future or current auras in play by a turn, and if you get to play a couple of these, your auras are literally going to be lasting for 5 turns, which is kind of insane. We also have a single copy of Demolition Renovator. With this thing you could be countering other fellow Elise abusers. You could also be destroying other important locations for Dragon Warriors and whatnot, so all around a great card right now. It also has the tradable tag, so if you don't need it you can just throw it back out there. Crusader aura can be super efficient for you here. You would be happy fishing it out thanks to your Gelben, but also you could be using it straight out on turn 3 or turn 4 for the sake of following up with a turn 5 at least with a bunch of rushers. That's gonna make your 2-1s into freaking 4-2s. You could also tempo it out on turn 3 or 4 and follow up with a Tigress plushie, which is gonna become a 5/3, that kind of stuff. At least the Navigator, usually you will be happy to go for a 5 mana location out of her. Sometimes a 1 mana would also be okay. 10 mana would be extremely rare, like there's not that many super late games you could be going for, but technically speaking you could be using the 10 mana against something like a Warrior or super controlly Death Knight, let's say. But 9 times out of 10 really it's gonna be the 5 mana looking for the rushers. Maybe get yourself a copy. Discover spell ain't the worst. Extra damage could be okay with the rushers, that kind of stuff. And against some super aggressive decks, I guess armor also ain't no joke. The Gnomish aura, you don't really want to be playing it from hand, but if you have to, sometimes it's actually kind of okay, but it would be really much more efficient just to tradable it back for 1 mana back into your deck and fish it out later on with Gelben. But in some cases it actually might make some sense, even though this one makes the least amount of sense. The Mechatorx aura could be a little bit more easily playable for you, because getting yourself +4/+4 and Divine Shield for the next 3, 4, or even 5 turns could be pretty massive for some matchups. The Manifested Timeway is pretty decent. It's a great way for you to control the board. Usually what happens is on turn 2 you get to play Acceleration aura either straight out or with the Violet Guild, but you can also just have a Crusader aura live, that kind of stuff, and that allows it to actually manifest the Timeways, stick in a body with 3 damage AoE for all enemies, face included by the way. Could be pretty massive, especially against board-centric decks. Xavius is also in here. With him you could be getting yourself all sorts of crazy dark gifts, including double battle cry on cardboard golem, double battle cry on, I don't know, something like Elise for extra locations. You could be getting extra copies of Nomelia this way, that kind of stuff. Definitely could be amazing. So all around it could be a nice cheeky way for you to not only fish out the minion you're looking for, but also give it a nice little buff. The Tigress plushie is one of your only ways to heal well with this deck. You also obviously have Ziliax, but that sometimes is not fast enough. So with the plush, you could be controlling the early game board, you could be abusing the Crusader aura, and you could be healing a lot and removing a lot with it. The Urson Maul is amazing in here because it basically always guarantees you are actually going to have Gelbin on curve, because the first time you swing with this is going to draw you Ziliax if you don't have it already, and the second time you're guaranteed to draw out your Gelbin, and that way you basically get to cheat it out almost always as soon as turn 6, 7, or 8, depending if you're on the coin, depending if you have Acceleration Aura, that kind of stuff. And it's also basically 8 damage on a stick, which definitely ain't bad. The Chrono Aura, not the worst aura to get out of Gelbin. It's not the worst to actually strat out play as well if you have nothing better to do. This one does not have tradable on it, so if you get it, you are gonna have to either play it or not, just never see it. So there's that. The Mechatork Aura, like I said, could be great actually played as well, but usually what you do is tradable it back into the deck so you can find yourself something a bit more appealing and just cheat it out with Gelbin later. Torev Dawn Breaking can be absurdly amazing here. He does have Divine Shield and Taunt himself, and also every other Divine Shield for you would be taking free hits to actually break, which is super amazing. And you could be cheating out extra survivability this way with this guy, plus let's say Righteous Protector, or you could even just get an extra 5/5 copy thanks to Elise. That might also be pretty solid. Nomelia is also pretty decent in here. It's one of your few ways to actually have good board clear, but now that I said that, no, you actually have other good ways to board clear, like the Manifested Time Ways is kind of the same deal, but this thing does deal up to 6 damage for free minions, and this is one of the most important cards you need to be thinking when positioning against, so be smart about how you're separating your taunt minions, your big minions, that kind of stuff, because Nomelia is watching. And a Chronos also pretty decent. It's a great way to actually reset the board and get yourself a good clean board for Gelbin to actually follow through afterwards, so definitely worth having. And it's also not a minion you're going to be a stranger to cheating out thanks to Urson Maul, because a lot of times you're actually already going to be having one of these big men before you start swinging with the Maul. We also have Crafter's Aura, which personally I feel is a little bit too much. Honestly, if I were building this deck, I'd remove this for a little bit of extra early game potential maybe, but this does seem to be the best variant of the deck right now, so might as well show you that. It's not an amazing thing to be playing from hand, but you can definitely do it. And again, if you've extended its duration, you're gonna get yourself a bunch of 6 drops over and over again. Gelbin, absolutely amazing. As soon as you play this guy, he's gonna fill out 5 auras for you straight out, fishing them out directly from your deck. So that is why it's important to keep your Mechatork as well as your Gnomish Aura back there where it belongs. And you could be getting all of these auras duration up to 5, heck even 6 if you get double Battlecry thanks to Xavius. That can be pretty massive. And last but not least, we have Ziliax, which is going to be the perfect plus twin module, so you can get yourself extra healing, rushing, and Divide Shield. Definitely pretty worth it. For the matchups, here's what the situation looks like right now. Dragonware would not be your friend, and we could look at similar decks. This one, for instance, without the Demolition Renovator. This is the more greedy variant with Dorian, which is kind of interesting, but still it's going to give you a bigger picture. And here we can see that some aggro Demon Hunters might be a little bit too close to 50-50, but literally everything is hella green, guys. The deck is actually suspiciously broken. Definitely does curve out a lot better than it's supposed to most of the time, so winning should definitely not be a problem. When it comes down to the mulligan, here's what you're going to be looking like when you're going first. The Violet Treasure Guild is amazing. Righteous Protector is, like I said, your only 1 drop, so might as well hold on to it. Cardboard Golem is amazing. Acceleration or straight out if you don't already have Violet Treasure Guild would be a good keep. Curvian to Elise is also absolutely amazing. The weapon can be nice. The Xavius could be nice, but I would keep only one of these 4 drops. Obviously, Elise is MVP. After that, it's either Maul or Xavius, depending on the matchup, I guess. You could be smart about it. Wisp I would never keep. I don't know why it's this high on the keep list. And honestly, I wouldn't keep on much of the others as well. Depending on the matchup, maybe the Manifest Time Ways might make sense, and also Demolition Renovator might make sense, but only keep him if it really makes sense in that matchup. On the coin, the situation is pretty similar. Go for the Violet Treasure Guild, find out Acceleration Aura, and curve out a lot faster than you're supposed to. All around, that's it for the deck. Definitely not very cheap, but not that expensive either. Very strong right now. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the guide. If you did, a like and subscribe would be awesome. But now let's check out some of the games from the last coaching session to Legend with this deck. We are playing the games with a returning player that has reached Legend before, but it has been a while, and right now the meta is around Platinum something, but you're still gonna get a lot of teachable moments, so I hope you enjoy. Aura Paladin. Let the smoother brain win. Okay, that's a hand.
I might have a fighting chance in this case.
That looks like a solid hand to me. Oh, we're already Diamond 10, man. That explains everything. Whenever you hit a rank floor, the game really wants to give you a few losses while other people are also trying to climb. Might as well give you the losses when you're on a rank floor, you know? Keep the whole hand. True. It's pretty good.
Yeah, right.
Well, I think it's your turn to have fun, man. I'm no fun expert, but
This
this
is
definitely
beautiful.
looks like it's your turn to have
Beautiful.
fun. Yeah, whip it out.
Oh, yeah.
Turn 1 this,
Last
turn
game
2 acceleration, turn 3 release, turn 4 5 mana location. Turn 5 you get to play double free drops even. Okay. Accelerate away. And I'm not sure you even want to be attacking here. I'd just pass. Let him poke if he wants to. Okay, he has the better acceleration aura, so far it seems we are evenly matched. Okay, at least for 5 mana.
Taunt on the left.
Right side.
Right side. Wait, isn't like play her on the right side?
Because she's not a taunt. Taunt is.
Yeah.
I remember this place well.
5.
Yep. With the hand we're
This
having,
deck
there's
I'm-
nothing really worth copying so far, so let's start with the rushes first, and if we get copy next time, maybe we pick that. Yeah, out of these I'd copy.
Sounds good.
And kill the taunt this time.
The light dims, but we fight.
Okay, he ignored our 3-5, so now we got to actually rush him down. The sad thing is, if we don't play cardboard right now, we are losing Acceleration Aura, but to be fair, what is Acceleration Aura even allowing you to do next turn anyway? Not much. So might as well just go with the Terror Run, use it on at least straight out. And you can just
I remember this place well.
rush the 1/1s into the taunt. The other one kills the 1/2, and might as well trade the 3/3. I don't know, it's not super worth trading if we gotta be honest. Maybe we could have just gone phase, but this is fine. Okay, that's about it. Mildly annoying. Ooh.
Hmm.
Well, that's not gonna allow to play Gilbin that fast. But still, what do you want to do here?
Great question. I don't know. I mean, I might want to equip the hammer and take everything to face.
The hammer really doesn't allow us to do anything Da Vinci next turn. It is gonna draw you out Gelben on a timely fashion, but we're still several turns away from it anyway, so I don't think that's what you do next this turn. I think we're eyeballing things like Crusader Aura, things like Tigress Plushie, because next turn location is getting usable, and if you have Crusader Aura active, that's gonna give you a lot of extra damage out of the other guy. If you have Tigress Plushie, I'd go with the Tigress Plushie into the 3/3 right now. And go face for 5. And
I'd
Hero
go play
Power.
the 1/1.
No, Hero Power. Hero Power, come on, man. Don't do things I haven't said. Hero Power and Rush, come on. Don't try to just play everything possibly green. Like, a Hero Power is just as good as a Tigress Plushie right now. And Tigress Plushie is basically an extra bullet in the chamber for you to just get an extra 5/5 from next turn.
Yeah.
Okay, right now we have a massive play on our hands. What you could do is play the 1-mana Tigress Plushie, the 4-mana Crusader Aura. Do it.
Yeah.
Actually, hold up. Fuck that. we're not gonna have enough room for everything right now as is, so instead, play the 4-mana Crusader Aura. Use the location on the Tigress plushie that's already on the boards. Use both the 2/1s. Yeah, both the 2/1s rush. Go face with everything else and just hero power. That's good enough. Okay. That's about it. Right now, he has no Melia. The way we've positioned, he cannot clear everything. Follow me for more tips. Okay. Sadly, he still does clear everything, but with extra steps. Okay. What do you think is important to do right now?
I kind of like cardboard and the mallet.
Exactly, we're trying to play Gelbin the turn after, so might as well set it up. So yeah, cardboard, weapon, and the question is, do we care about this 1/1 on the board? And I don't think you do. It is giving him a little bit of healing, but not 4 mana worth healing. Technically speaking, if he plays a Crusader Aura, he's gonna be somewhat happy with it, but I'd just go face here, man, I don't know.
Sounds good.
Okay. Now we have the Gelbin nice and ready, and those auras are also nice and extended. You're gonna have a full Christmas tree of auras lit. Everything is right in the world. And you even get to use location again, which is kind of gnarly.
Yeah, right.
Alrighty then. Play that Gelbin. And make sure to play Gelbin first, because if you swing with that weapon, even if there wasn't a Dawn minion in the way, you had a chance of fishing out the Crafter's Aura, and you'd be much happier cheating it out from the deck.
You want to play him on the right side?
Sure. Left is still better, because the location is gonna summon so much shit. And there's gonna be a taunt minion on the far right at the end. Okay. Use the location on Gelbin, doesn't matter. One of them. Two minions rush down the taunt. One rushes down the lifesteal idiot. And the rest, I'd say, goes face. Why does Deck Tracker still think we have a Crafter's Aura, man? Okay, now it's updated.
Oh,
Hey, look at
wow.
that, a random 6-drop. That's also a pretty
See,
low,
I
low
wasn't
6
getting
drop, by
these
the
6
way.
drops last game, man.
Honestly, this is a trash 6-drop still. It's literally a 6-mana 6/4 do nothing, because since you didn't discover anything, it's just empty. There's no death rattle. So it's literally a 5-drop. A bad 5-drop at that.
Yeah, fair. Still better than my 1/1.
Okay, what do you think you do?
Trade Ziliax.
With what?
Like play Ziliax, kill those two. 5/4 kills the taunt. Everything else goes face.
The 4/2 kills the taunt, everything else goes face, and that is lethal.
Oh, okay, cool.
If we were trying to keep on playing, yes, the 5/4 would have been the better trade because it's a value trade, but since we're just killing this guy anyway, might as well do the biggest amount of damage.
So yeah, 4/2 kills this.
Mm-hmm. It was still lethal. This is more lethal.
More lethal. Lethal premium.
This is lethaler. Follow me for
Lethaler,
more
yeah.
English advices. Not a rogue.
Hoist the sails. I will fight.
Well, hoist me sideways. Hoist me sideways.
Well,
That is actually funnier the more you think about it. Okay, what do you think about the hand?
get rid of the aura, and the other two are phenomenal.
Basically.
Wow.
That is not bad at all, as long as you don't start top decking shit.
Yeah, don't say that. Oh, that's great.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's why I said shit instead of the real name.
The light
Okay, play the green cards. And get used to that. With this cardboard golem, basically you get to actually play Gelbin on turn fucking 5, is it?
It's disgusting.
I love it.
Yeah, no, I mean that's
That's
kind of
disgusting.
like
Where? There we go. Gil number 1. Yeah, that's the god hand.
yeah. I think it's like making up for my game 3 games ago or whatever where I drew nothing.
To be fair, the Warrior game also started off decently well. It just flopped insanely poorly at the end. Any game you do Gelbin reasonably on curve is a good game, but after that the game really tried hard to fuck you. Alrighty then. What do you want to do?
We could do the second Violet Treasure Guild before Cardboard Golem. Or we could do Cardboard Golem and the Righteous Protector.
Honestly, I'm not against the time waste, man. This rogue, he shouldn't be able to get too much curve going if we do that.
Think so? Just get rid of the
Yeah, I'll just whip it out, go face with the other two, and next turn you get the Violet plus Crusader, cardboard, I mean. And let's hope we don't get the 4.2% chance of top decking you know what. Mildly annoying, but it's fine. Gets to
Top decking
handle
what?
taunts. The card that shall not be named.
Okay.
I was talking about the acceleration aura, obviously. Anyway, Violet Treasure Gil, fish it out, and Cardboard Golem before we lose the first aura, and let's hope we start top decking something a little bit more expensive. Another Cardboard Golem also wouldn't be the worst. Make the value trades. 1-2 kills the 1-1, 3-3 kills the 1-2. So do that. Next turn top decking, even something like Crafter's Aura would be nutty. The 4-mana weapon would be fine. Gelbin straight out, wouldn't be sad about it. But for the love of God, we need to top deck some good. Not the best, not the worst. It's not great at all, though. It is not great at all, though. Well, play both the Tigris plushies and the Hero Power, I'd say. No reason to play your last actual playable cards. Hero Power.
Righteous Protector.
Hero Power, I literally said there's no reason to play your last playable cards. The 3-2 kills the 2-2, the 1-1 kills the 2-1. The rest go face.
3-2 kills the 2-2.
Yes, the rushers. 1-1 the 2-1. And face is face.
Move quickly.
Gelbin off the top would be absolute cinema. One aura is falling off. Honestly, straight out Crusader Aura with a board like this would be straight out fine. But Gelbin would be 10 times better. close. So unless
Swing and
that
a
is garbage.
Yeah.
Hero paraphase everything, what you gonna do?
Fair.
Literally unplayable. From the expensive cards you could have been top decking, these are definitely at the top of the most useless. Quite
Yeah.
literally. Good news is you're gonna have the acceleration aura for a couple of more turns, so if you top deck Gelbin next turn, still playable. If you don't, turn after Ziliax is playable, so we should be able to recover from whatever this man does to our bodies. So far, he ain't doing much. Wow, that's a play.
He doesn't have much to do, it looks like.
Honestly, he should have just straight out blessings the first time and decide from there. Just amping up the discounts, I don't think that's very smart of him.
Our crew could always use another hand. Welcome to the crew.
Several lethal top decks for you. That is not one of them, but it's not the worst, that's for sure. Just play it, go face with everything. We're not curving out extremely powerfully for the mid game, but this guy is literally not doing anything.
Yeah, it's weird. Like, we don't have anything, but he also doesn't have anything, so he's kind of just like losing to nothing.
Mhm. Like, these Violet Treasure Guilds stuck from turn 2 and 4.
Yeah. Yeah. Jeez,
Nice
you're
order,
right.
bud. Bottom right,
Does he
chief.
even
Bottom
escape
right,
lethal
chief.
here?
Yeah, what it's. He figured it out. The first smart play he's done in a while. Against the mage. Nowadays, Dragon Arcane Mage is actually kind of popping off. Protoss Mage still decent, Elemental Mage still playable. I tossed the whole lot.
All of it?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. The
Demolition
is a
Renovator
really-
might end up being important, but I'd rather go for my own game plan than to try to deny his. We don't even know what his game plan is. If his game plan is elementals, they don't run locations. That's a lot better. Curator? Does even Curator draw a good amount? What did Curator draw? Mech, Beast, and Dragon, wasn't it? I guess we have one of each. Not the worst idea, dear man. I'm not against it. That's all. A little bit on the greedy side, but definitely a couple of these games we would have been very happy to play a 5-drop. Oh yeah, even Violet, I guess. Wait, was it... What was it drawing? Murloc, Beast, and Dragon, was it? Hero Power. So far, so bad. This guy looks to be a Protoss Mage, by the way, so Demolition would be important at some point, potentially. It's a little bit on the sketchy side because you don't have too many of either of those, so you're gonna draw, like, usually 1 or 2 minions out of it, but still. Well, play the first playable card for you. The worst has passed. By the way, it wasn't that bad that we didn't give this guy anything to fuck around with either, because he is also waiting around to start using his Proto spells against you.
Yep.
Hard to say, BR, hard to say. Oh shit. This doesn't look like Protoss Priest in that case, it might be still Arcane Dragon. Elise is good here. Going for a 5-drop.
I remember this place well.
Extra copy. Well, these are absolute garbage, so the Rusher is the best. Even though, again, it does take up a lot of space. Definitely worth it. We saw he has Demolition Ray Invader, so just playing location without being able to use it would not be a very smart idea. So if he kills this, at least we might have to pivot into something else. Well, he does kill it. So I'd rather try and save location for now. This top deck actually is pretty worth it. Let's just do that then. Play the Aura. And next turn we get the Righteous Protection plus location, so you make sure you get a good amount of value out of it. We already saw he does have Seabreeze Chalice and 3 damage from hand, so he can kill this 3-5 for sure, but if he's spending his entire turn dealing with it, who are we to disagree? How's it going, Coach Hop? Or more like Hoop? Six. Not the worst.
Oh, that's funny.
Not the worst. This guy doesn't really develop a big board against him for the most part. Could still have been important if he went with something like the 2 dragons later on, but ain't nobody got time for that. The plan remains. Go with the 5 mana Terror Scale and use it on the Righteous Protector. That does give you enough room for everything, right? Yes, it does. I said on the Righteous Protector, bro!
Sorry.
Okay, rush it down and go face for damage, but you literally could have had a Divine Shield idiot on the board with the 5-5. Now it's just 5-5 nothing. Might as well play it on the left, on the right side of the location. So dead center.
Yeah, sorry about that.
But yeah, copying yourself a Divine Shield, that's literally 1 extra effective health on the board he needs to deal with. Would have been much better than just a vanilla 5-5.
Anyway.
That's kind of shitty, not gonna lie. You can whip out the Violet on the left side. And we know we're gonna get another dragon on the left side of the location, I mean. We know we're gonna get another dragon thanks to the other Aura, so no reason for us to be developing another minion here. Just play a Crusader Aura and call it a play. This does give him a little bit of information, so he knows he needs to delete most of this board or he's dying, but let's see. Another Blizzard would be a damn shame. Don't have another Blizzard. There you go. Could have been worse. Whip out another Crusader Aura. And I don't think we even care to use location right now, even though we know he does have demolition renovator, so using it up is not a bad idea. Ah, fuck it. Use it on the not frozen 3/2 dragon, very important. Because if you
Oh,
use it on
copy
the...
it's frozen, does it copy the frozen?
Yeah, it would be frozen and not be able to attack next turn either, I think. Go face with the 2 minions and rush with the other. Okay.
Yeah, the double Crusader aura is a little strong. Oh, does a deck tracker the like the damage thing down here? Does it include the Crusader
No.
aura stuff?
It's not that smart.
Okay. Yeah. Bro better have some board clear like right now.
Be a lot cooler if he didn't.
Well, yeah, I mean, of course.
Queen Juju. That's a Blizzard right there. Actually, not necessarily. That could be the copy. It's probably buy one, get one freeze.
Waiting for
Clearly,
the
he would have
FF here.
coined it
Yep,
already
there we
if he
go.
didn't.
Mind equals control.
Mm-hmm. Not a shaman.
Victory to Queen Ajala.
I will fight with honor.
It's not a bad idea, I guess, BR. Sounds decent. Just hold on to Elise here.
Everything else goes.
Think so, yeah. Getting Toref to get him a copy from Elise could be nice, but not that nice. What the hell? Even though this is a pretty
I
bad
haven't seen
deck, it does have
I
its
haven't seen
moments. If this guy plays it greedy enough and fast enough, it could be fucky. Okay. Tempo out the Wisp still, it's not the worst thing in the world to do. Takes care of a 1/1 rusher if he has it.
Hmm.
Just hero power face. Coining that out is not gonna do you no good, given you don't have a good follow-up.
Yeah, true.
I'm gonna have some fresh baked cookies apparently.
You got fresh baked cookies?
Yeah,
That's a good deal.
wife was having fun with the kid, I guess.
Hey, man. There are worse things.
No, for sure. This guy's actually hard running this crap. Wow.
Hmm. I don't think it's worth it to coin. Is it worth it to coin Elise?
What's that gonna allow you to do? It is gonna allow you to
Not
play
much.
another 4-drop next turn, but not the location itself, so I'd rather just play the 3-mana cardboard and save this coin for faster Gelbin.
Okay.
And, Kill off the 3/2 and pass.
Oh, this is not good.
At least time for 5 mana.
I remember this place well.
Maybe the +2 attack is still better. We're hoping for the rushers though. Fuck.
Damn.
That's absolute garbage. Discovering a spell might be worth it. Face. Face.
Oh, sorry, didn't hear.
At this point, I'm not even sure we want to play location next turn, like fuck.
It's pretty bad. This is looking... Well, this is looking quite unideal.
Still, play a location that's gonna give you a spell, potentially a good one like a Consecration for all we know. Just goes 0 mana Crusader, Aura, I think. Your face kills the 2-1. Maybe the Raptor. Your face kills the Raptor. Play the 0 mana Crusader Aura as well.
The Raptor. This
Yeah, the 2-1. And I think Elise kills another 2-1, so he stops getting all those minions. That's about it. We never liked it anyway.
Yeah.
Trade about this guy, see what that do.
Trade this guy.
Mm-hmm. That's not actually super amazing right now, but it's still kinda okay. Play it plus the 3 mana cardboard.
My hand is too full.
Cookie's gone. Now all that's left is regret. And he's playing it greedy. He is playing it greedy as fuck, man.
It might work out for him. Who knows?
Hmm. Let's see what's in
Okay, we
the
have-
location first.
I guess chronological aura.
Not really. You're not gonna have room for another aura until the rest of this game. Couple of Murlocs might be interesting. Take that for later.
Cool.
Play the 8 mana Gilbin. Your face kills the taunt. 5-3 kills the 7-7. 3-2 kills the 5-5. Okay.
Yeah.
Next turn we get to stabilize a little with the Tigris plushie, I guess. Sick burn, yeah. Rush Wind Fury, definitely pretty good for him in this situation. This is starting to look pretty gloomy, not gonna lie.
Yeah.
What do you think the turn's gonna look like?
I think we should play the Tigris for sure.
What else are we gonna do this turn?
Play this guy. See what our
Yeah.
dark gift is.
Might as well see that first then. Oh man, this Toref is actually kind of insane. Grab that.
Yeah. Wow. Okay.
And
Is it almost worth playing him now?
almost, but probably no. I'd still go with the Tigris plushies, both of them. The small one attacks the free, the big one attacks the taunt. The
Small
totem, that
attacks
is.
3/3.
Yep. Now the big one has Divine Shield. Bigger, better men. Fuck.
Yeah, that's rough.
Now the rest of his shits have Rush, Divine Shield, Wind Fury, and fucking Poisonous. Like, fuck, man.
Yeah, that's kind of rough to beat.
Now we can't even stick a minion anymore. No, he doesn't have Rush on him, actually. That's good. Okay, let's fucking go then. Let us fucking go fuckingly then. Hold up. Hold the fuck up. We have 19 damage as is, with location that's 24 in it. I'd roll the dice and see if some kind of lethal happens with the location straight out. Do that. Location.
Free Crusade.
Ready to flee is fine.
Okay.
Played a 4-mana Crusader Aura. Ready to flee on the 7/3, I guess. Played a 5-mana on Toref the Unbreaking on the far left, and the Righteous Protector on the far right, and just go face with everything. Face? Bro, you had attack on your face.
Sorry. I didn't see it.
If only there was a damage tracker for you.
Sorry.
Maybe just going for a Ziliax last turn was not a bad idea.
You are victorious.
Wow,
Oh.
didn't go for a taunt, that was weird. That was actually weird, but yeah, that Toref definitely was quite the problem for him. He could have killed the Toref first and then probably cleared most of the other shit, but He decided not to. Good.